Hey guys, so today we're talking about
Homophobia.
and also people that are.
Metrosexual.
So if either of these topics offend you, see that little wrong finger, see that little box up there, the little red one with the X in it? Yeah, click it because I don't want you here. So since I don't know that much about homophobia and metrosexual people, I invited one of my good friends, Professor Heinz Doofenshmirtz. Hello, Professor.
Hello, David. What's going on? Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. And since he couldn't be in my room, obviously, I have brought him on a Skype message. So you will not see him, you will just hear him. So,
It's nice to be here.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz, how do you think that homophobia affects people in their lives every day?
Well, there's lots of type of homophobia if you actually think about it. There's
Hmm.
homophobia in the hallways, there's homophobia at home, there's homophobia in general. Homophobia in the hallways is basically in school where you get bullied for being either gay or bi or transgendered or confused or whatever. People tend to not understand, and whatever they were taught, they take that and they just like turn it into hate towards something. Like they think it's different and they also think it's weird because either you might be attracted to the same sex, but they know that in the Bible it says that it's against to be attracted to the same sex for some odd reason. So I think that it's more of how the person was brought up or something. What do you think, except David?
Well, I think that it just happens to be, well, I agree with you of how I agree with you of how it's how you're brought up, but also of how people just don't know how to accept it. People are like, "Oh, you're gay. I don't know what to do." And they start freaking out. And the first instinct is to reject it. Just like your body. If you get sick, your body's going to try to reject it. But I mean, you shouldn't reject it. You should embrace it because I mean, I know without gays there wouldn't be homos. I mean, homophobias, homophobics, homophobicas, and wow, I don't even know the word I'm looking for. Homophobic all right. That's what that's what I'm gonna use. Um, but also it just really bugs me. Like I was in FYE the other day and I saw someone pick up a CD of a Madonna CD and they said, "Oh, that's so gay." No. No, that makes no sense. Okay. The CD didn't have sex with another CD. No. That makes no sense. Okay. No. Just because you don't agree about someone's lifestyle does not mean you should go and try to change it or go and try to harass them. Do you understand what I'm saying, doctor?
Yes, I definitely do. But in some cases, that's just how things go. I mean, you can't change the world, David. Although you can try. You can try.
And I do plan on trying. When I get older, I'm going to, well, as soon as I become the first Jewish president, I'm going to pass a law that permits any homophobia. Nope, none, none at all. Because there was a newspaper article about this boy that killed himself because he was being teased about being gay. Okay, he came to school with a gun, shot the kid that called him a faggot, and also himself. He wouldn't have done that if the kid would have just kept his mouth shut and kept it inside his head. You don't understand how many people get hurt emotionally, physically, mentally. I don't know, but it's just a horrible subject. And I mean, do you talk about it in your school class?
Actually, we just had a conversation about this yesterday because, come to find out, in other countries, like in Muslim families, if you're gay, they tend to kick you out. They tend
Yes,
to disown you.
they ban you from their household. You can't do that. That is against the law. Well, I know it is in America, but I don't know about in India or Muslim land. Wow, that sounds
Pakistan.
so racist. Okay. And also racism. I know I'm getting off topic, but pause. Okay. Racism. Homophobia and racism go hand in hand. Okay, because they are both going against what people are. You can't change it, okay? I don't care what you people say about what Michael Jackson did, okay? That did not change a thing, okay? He is still black on the inside, okay? And everybody knows that, okay?
Right on.
No matter what he... Thank you, Professor. No matter what color his skin is, no matter what kind of music he sings, he's still African American. Or black, or whatever you want to say. It does not matter. You can't just change it. You can't be like, oh, now I'm gay. Now I'm straight. No, it doesn't. It's not like a light switch. It does not work like that. If it worked like that, I would have turned my light switch off a long time ago. Okay. What people don't understand these days, doctor, professor, sir dude, is that you can't change it. You cannot turn it off. You cannot pick days. Like, you can't hold a calendar and say, okay, on Sunday I'm going to be gay, but on Tuesday I'm going to be straight. No. It doesn't work like that. If it did, the world would be so different right now.
My question to you is, David. Now we are talking about homophobia in school and outside of school, and racism and homophobia go hand in hand. What would you say if you know someone that's sort of, well, gay basically, but they hide it just to make other people feel better or not let their secret out? What do you think of that?
I think that's a personal decision that they have to go through. If they don't feel like letting people know that they are of the gays, of the gay orientation, of the gay sexual preference, then that's their decision. If they don't want to tell anybody, that's their decision. But you should always, I mean, I don't even know how to go about this, doctor. I don't even, professor, sir dude.
Well, there's lots of ways to go about it. I mean, if someone chooses to keep their private life private, that's their business. But
Mm.
when they keep getting constant questions like I had one of my students the other day get a question from one of my classmates. The person asked, "Oh my God, is this kid gay?" And I'm like, "Well, that's none of your business. If he wants to come out, if he wants to stay in or
Exactly.
come out, it's not your business.
Exactly.
He has the right."
Exactly. Let him keep it to himself. If he wants to let it out there, then let him be like, gay. But if he doesn't, let him be like straight. Okay.
It's not necessarily hymns either. It's more along the lines of females. Same thing goes for lesbians or
It goes for
bisexuals.
everybody that likes the same gender, whether or not you're boy, girl, he, she, it, dog. It does not matter. It does not matter. That's what I
You have
think.
an excellent point there. It really doesn't matter, but that still doesn't say that kids are not bullied because of this. It just happens, and
Very true.
it takes one person to just change that.
Well, it doesn't really take I mean, it can take one person to rally a group. If you have a group, you might be able to stop it, but you can never completely stop it. You might be able to delay it, but you can never stop it full on because it's just not possible, doctor. It's just not possible.
Yeah, I know. But actually, this topic is actually going on longer than I expected. David, I actually have an appointment in about 5 minutes. I have to leave, but it was nice talking to you about this. We must touch on this subject another time.
You too.
Okay, nice talking to you. I have to
All
leave.
right.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, Professor. Goodbye.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. So you heard what the doctor had to say. Now I want to hear what you have to say. So leave me a comment or a video response saying whether you are homophobic, If you're not, if you're gay, if you're straight, it doesn't matter. Or if you don't want to tell me, just don't post anything. And then on my next video, which I think it'll be out in about a week because I'm going on vacation. Actually, school starts in like 3 days. Oh. Then just leave me a comment or video response saying whether whether or not you agree or disagree with homophobia. And then on my next video, I'll pick my favorite comments or my favorite video responses, and I will read them to you guys. So I guess that's really all I have to say for now. So just, I guess, just have a great day and be yourselves. Don't be anything that you don't want yourself to be. Deuces!